Your whole life you make plans. Plans to find that someone special and plans to work toward retirement.
Then something unexpected happens that could ruin it all. Now what's your plan? Call Michaels and Smolak today. We have a game plan, the better game plan.
Mayor, are you admitting that you made a political blunder here?
I did, absolutely. I wanted to and help encourage good people to run for office, particularly novices. And part of what I have found in trying to recruit candidates is they're always scared of the process and they need support. And in my exuberance to give them support, I unintentionally cast a cloud over them.
Well, you know election campaign law, and this arrangement does raise some serious questions.
It doesn't. It is completely within the law. It is practiced and done every day.
For a PAC to contribute money to the state Democratic Party and to funnel that money back to these four candidates in and above the amount of money they would normally receive through your PAC, that's not illegal?
Jim, what happened here is the state Democratic Party gave money to promising local Democratic candidates. At the same time, or roughly around the same time, my PAC gave money to the state Democratic Party. There was no connection. Now, what happened was, because of the timing, it looked like there was a connection. But I have always given money to the state Democratic Party. I will continue to give money to the state Democratic Party. The state Democratic Party is always going to support promising local candidates.
And you deny that there was any conversation or connection between the contributions that these candidates got and your recommendations to the state party chair?
I think that there was a connection. In Onondaga County, they, as the chief Democratic elected official, state party people come to me and say, who are good candidates? Who should we support? And I told them, some of whom they supported, some of whom they didn't, some of whom got different kinds of support. But there was no connection in terms of, if you give the promise PAC, we'll make sure that X happens. That was not done. There was no earmarking of funds.
And you consulted with an attorney about this prior to the contribution to the state? Well,
like the former or current attorney I am, I believe consulting attorneys is always a good thing. I have been and retained the expert on New York State election law when I formed the PAC, because I wanted to avoid unintentionally, because I know how complex the laws are, unintentionally running afoul of the law, and we haven't.
Did you consult with that particular, who is that individual, and did you consult with him prior to making this contribution?
Yes, his name is Tom Gary. He's an attorney at Harris Beach in Long Island.
And he said it would be okay for you to contribute to the PAC?
Of course.
Did he say it was okay for you to have a conversation with the state Democratic chairman about where that money may go?
It wasn't, you're making a connection. My contribution was to the state party, to help the state party to continue so that they can pursue their mission. The state party, in turn, has a fund, and they say, okay, well, we're going to make contributions in Erie County, in Nassau County, in Suffolk County, in Onondaga County. So let's call the chief elected official there and see which campaigns are good, which ones are important, which ones need support, which ones are being well run. Okay,
the idea that these candidates now are giving back the money that they would not necessarily get directly through your PAC. It gives the appearance that, yes, something wrong did take place here.
Well, I think what I want to do is remove that appearance, not just for this election cycle, but the truth is, as I said, I think public service is a noble profession, and the longer you allow things like this to fester, the more people get turned off from it and say, a pox on all their houses. I don't want to be a part of that. So I want to help these candidates. I want to remove the cloud that my actions have caused. I've done that. And moving forward, I want to be able to say to people, you know, when I make a mistake, I'm going to admit it, own up to it, and change it and move forward, because I think that public service and government is a noble profession, and as such, we should use the highest standards with ourselves, regardless of what the law may or what the law does say. It is there in politics and campaigns, appearances matter.
Have you contacted the State Board of Elections, or are you waiting for them to contact you?
I have not.
Do you think it would be proactive for you to get in touch with them?
I don't think that there is anything here that is illegal or wrong, and I don't think they're going to do anything.